and I estimate it's probably gonna kick off like within the next. My guesstimate was 2 weeks into July, and it needs to start kicking up within the next 3 days. It needs to hit 38 to 41k. Right now, it looks like it may do that, but we'll find out if it does or not. But Safe Moon, I don't think is going to do anything at all unless Bitcoin does anything.
I just hear the word guesstimate.
Guessed I made up a word.
Nice.
Nope.
Oh yeah, there's Gunfire Reborn.
All right, boys.
Huh? You calling it?
I'm calling it. I'll be dreaming of Star Wars.
Yep.
Becoming an anime in Jurassic World Dominion. With maybe actually being good at space engineers since we were doing for long. All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah.
Love you.
Yeah. Love you.
So as far as the crypto situation goes, I have been betting on halfway through July the market picking back up.
Okay.
Because we had the crash, which was long overdue and should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But no, my guesstimate was about halfway through July. That said, in order for that to happen, we need it before Sunday to hit probably 38 to 41k.
Yeah.
Yep. Right now we're at 35.5. We'll see where it goes. If it does go up, I have exit plans on all my stuff. I'm not going to be quite so greedy this time. So this time, when I have $500,000 flow through my hands, I'm gonna be a little more quick to grab it. Yep. I'm gonna play a lot more carefully for the long game. That was so unfortunate, the timing though, dude.
No. Yeah, I felt that.
But that's okay. In my mind, this is just a cycle that's going to keep repeating every 1 to 4 years, and so every 1 to 4 years I can swoop in, get a bunch of money, and then exit.
Right.
And so that is what I shall do.
There we go.
It is kind of crazy, though, that this is even a thing, Complete madness.
Crypto?
Well, just the whole market in general. Kind of crazy. Like, it shouldn't be that easy to make money,
I guess. You say that, but like, why?
I don't know. Probably because I spent most of my life busting my tail to make a buck. And then the second, it doesn't feel right.
So that's like literally every person who gets rich's story.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, but I spent so much time working so hard, just struggling to make, just a little bit of money, but then this literally doesn't feel right. Nope.
But that's literally how everyone who gets rich in America gets rich. They don't do the hard work. They do the easier work, get other people to do the hard work, and then everyone gives all the credit to that person who gets all the money. Like, literally. Like, Bezos set up, or Elon Musk set up, come on.
Tesla, SpaceX.
No, before all that.
Bezos, Amazon. I don't know.
No. What? That's not
PayPal?
related. PayPal. Yeah, he set up PayPal. That's it.
Hmm.
And then he sold it. Made a killing.
Yep. It is.
And technically he used his parents' money to make it, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. But it's also important to recognize that, like, what you're saying, I hear you, and that's literally how everyone in the U.S., like every rich person, that's their whole background. It's just, I noticed this thing, and I did it, and it was easy, and now I'm really rich.
Yeah.
You listen to, I mean, there are so many people who actually work really hard, multiple jobs, overtime, weekly.
And you get minimal reward.
Yeah. I mean, Sean could spend his money wiser, but at the end of the day, puts in a lot of work for a long time, and you know what I mean, where's the upward mobility? He's been talking about upward mobility for a while. He's actually had to switch jobs because there was no upward mobility. It was just repeatedly promised.
Yep.
So
I had to, you know, I was usually pretty aggressive about making sure I got promotions and raises, but at the end of the day, you can never do something like this. It's just not gonna happen. Well,
no.
Oh, I'm floating away from that island. Goodbye, island.
I spent, what, 7 years of my life getting a degree?
Yep.
And I'm not even done yet. And I'm in debt.
Oh yeah, huge investment.
I mean, I don't regret it.
I wouldn't.
But
because you get
the
to.
difference is that, like, if you were doing what you were doing for those past 7-8 years, where would you be? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Oh, dude, I wish I had paid attention to this a long time ago. I don't really know why I didn't. I heard, you know, Brandon and Sean, they've gone on about it. I should have probably listened to Sean. Sean was doing it for forever, as long as I've known him. But I did not listen.
No one really does. You don't really pay attention to it till you're in it. I mean, I was that way. Although, granted, I've always been poor, so, you know, we don't have...
It's not like we normally have a bunch of money to throw around.
Yeah. Yeah, when you're poor, you don't pay attention to the things that cost money. It's like when someone's like, yeah, I bought a house, rented it out, and you're just kind of like,
right.
Cool. Good for you.
Oh yeah, dude, I messed up big time though, not selling while I was ahead, but now that I know how the system works pretty well, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm probably going to take profits a lot sooner. A lot sooner. Because if this is like the next thing, or if this is just going to stay like it is, then you can just keep repeating the cycle endlessly, supposedly.
Right.
Does make you wonder. I mean, I know like the stock market's been around forever, but like really nobody's. You would think there would come to a point where everybody will have figured it out already, and so you can't play the game anymore if everyone's figured it out. But that doesn't seem to be the case. And I don't know why that is.
Probably because people are in it casually like me.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, then you got the big institutions, but you know that institutions must be making a killing off of regular people. But even,
absolutely.
Even then, I mean, I feel like I'm pulling out a lot more money out of the institutions than they're making. Just, I mean, they lose the game 100% of the time off of me. So clearly they don't have it down completely. I don't know.
I would say that if they were losing, they wouldn't be doing it.
Right. That's a good point.
You know? I mean, I was talking to Sean. AMC stocks, which is something that I had, exploded. Right? Like, it went from when I bought it, it was $13 a share, and then it dropped down to about $8 and stayed there. And those same firms were messing with those stocks. And then recently, a bunch of people paid more attention. They jumped into it and caused it to jump up to like $53. Now, I did the math. Because I was like, ooh, did I like really hurt myself by switching to SafeMoon over AMC, right? Because I did. I took the money from AMC and turned it into SafeMoon. But even with Safe rocketing, I still made about 1,000 more off of SafeMoon, and that's with that. That's good. I mean, I lost money in the transaction getting into SafeMoon.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So even losing money, I still ended up making 1,000 profit.
Yeah, that seems to be the thing. Like when those dudes scammed with Luna Doge, you take losses, but you can completely mitigate your losses if you play it right, like you did.
Right.
Like switching into the crypto candy, I basically, yeah, I doubled what I had put in there literally in just a couple of days, and so I am a 10x away from replacing that entirely and turning a loss into a break even.
I'm just keeping it in Doge right now. I don't really. I don't know. I've actually been pretty passive. I just keep stuff and other things.
Yeah, I kept a trillion in just because, even though the developers are complete trash human beings, that's fine. Because if they ever exit the market fully, then it can grow naturally.
Right.
And so that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe this won't happen today. It won't happen this year. It won't even happen the year after that. But if those guys ever fully exit the coin and you have Luna Doge standing by itself, maybe something could happen with that.
Yeah, I mean, I kept let's see, $1 billion in Happy just for funsies, 100 billion in Luna Doge, and then my almost in SafeMoon. And all of the money that I have in those other ones is all just the
house money.
It's the reflections that I got off of SafeMoon. So
Nice.
I've actually just kind of kept the value of SafeMoon. I took the reflections out of SafeMoon, put it into Happy, got a whole bunch out of it because that's when the market just started, stopping to exist. And lost most of it in Luna Doge here, but that's okay. Because it's kind of like not the money that I put into SafeMoon. Does that make sense?
Right.
Like, that was my, alright, let's see if we can multiply this, and then everything just kind of was like, alright, no multiplication.
I don't think they would have exited the market if it hadn't have crashed like it did. Yeah. They probably would have milked it a lot longer.
Oh, I'd say so as well.
Yep. And I still think they may make a reappearance, with a new audience. If the market goes back up, which, I think we have second week of July.
Yeah.
We'll see if that actually happens.
Yeah, I mean, the interesting thing with SafeMoon is there are a lot of things set up for SafeMoon right now. But, like, I don't know, just not seeing anything. Like, the fact that it got put into the Ethereum chain is interesting.
I think I am going to get some Ethereum. I'm not going to get it. I might not get it this cycle, but after the market crashes, if I can get Ethereum, if I can get it under, I'm going to say 1,400, I'm probably going to top myself off on it pretty heavily.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to get probably a lot of Ethereum if it dips below 1,400. Because I think it'll get up to 7,000 or 8,000 at some point.
Yeah.
I'm super sure of that, and that's a 3x return. I would say that's a safe return. So I would like to be a part of that.
Well, let's see what happens.
Yep.
My mic keeps... I don't know what's going on with my mic right now.
I can hear you perfectly fine right now.
It's so weird. It keeps, like, beeping at me as if it's not wanting to work.
Oh.
Let me try putting the receiver into a different USB port. Let's see what's going on.
Yep. Crypto candy though, that's one that I'm looking at that I'm liking quite a bit. It really is making me happy.
Oh yeah, how's it come?
The team on there.
Oh.
Let's see. Hold on a second. Okay.
Yep.
Got distracted. What were we talking about? I already forgot.
Crypto candy, stuff like that.
Oh, crypto candy. Yeah. Oh man. Okay, so let me go prepare a speech here for you. I'm gonna go to the group.
Do you like speeches?
Yeah.
Okay.
So every day there's somewhere between 300 and 1,000 messages in chat, which is a lot. That's a super active community.
Yes.
The devs have been doxxed. You can go to all of their social media profiles and check them out,
Okay.
which is huge because that's what the Safe Moon team did to gain people's trust. That's like a really big step, because if anything goes wrong and they steal people's money, one, we know who they are. Two, you can take legal action against them if they do some really shady stuff, like do the rug pull where you pull the LP out. They can get in huge trouble with that. Three, they're a part of the European Union because they're Dutch, and the European Union is not very nice to people who scam. So there are repercussions for their actions.
Yeah.
Let's see. Four, the developers are super active and they're not just making a meme coin, right? It actually has use case, which, you know, realistically, nobody cares about the use case for any of this crap. None of us care about the use case.
No.
But the point is that it's not entirely useless. It does have a purpose on its own. Their purpose for theirs is video games. They have a casino where you basically use the resource as the casino's resource. And they partnered up with a game company called EvoPlay, and EvoPlay helps make games with them, and then they can publish their games through EvoPlay. The deal with EvoPlay is they take 10% of the profits, right, from the gambling. So I don't know, yeah. And I just like it. I mean, you can always scam somebody still, even with all of that. Maybe they can go run away to, you know, Malta or who knows where,
Right.
or Morocco. But at the end of the day, they're gonna have to make some huge lifestyle changes if they want to scam you.
So it just kind of gives confidence.
Yeah, so I would say they have better than average trust, and their coin isn't a meme.
Alright,
Yep.
well that's nice.
So, I like it. It gives me Safe Moon vibes. But the only downside I would say to them is their team is probably too small. I've only identified 3 people. Safe Moon started with like 6 people, so
yeah,
the size is gonna be hard to do big things with. That might have to change over time. Yep, so that's what I think about that.
interesting.
Yep. I'm a big fan of repercussions for doing not nice things, and they can become a target of that, which makes me happy.
Cool. That all inspires confidence, which is kind of the whole point, right?
Yeah, exactly. I do forget that I'm playing this game on hard mode, and if I die, it's permadeath.
Raft?
Yeah, I have a solo game up where I have permadeath on, and
Oh, that's terrifying.
I know it is terrible. But I could definitely be more careful than I've been.
What do you mean?
I'm just, you know, letting my food bar go low,
Oh, I see.
diving for longer than I should.
Because
All
you're
the
used to
things.
multiplayer.
Oh yeah, all the things I should not be doing. Okay. That. And some of these. Yeah, boy, that really hurt to move out of Luna Doge, but I think it was a necessary evil. That said, though, I don't know. I really like the meme. That's why I didn't get rid of it completely, even if the developers are trash.
What do you mean you really like the meme? Just the Luna Doge meme
I
itself?
like the, yeah, even though it came from a bunch of crappy scammers, I'm gonna keep it as my profile picture. Just because I like it.
Yeah, Doge results.
Oh, I need more ingots. My single player game's pretty hilarious because all I do is go hunting for ingots. The boat is metallicizing super quickly. And because I don't do the other things, there are consequences for that, like always being short on food.
Then you just need to get yourself a chicken.
Right.
Get yourself a chicken. Ah, that co-op game was instantaneous. Did not expect that.
Nope, here I go starving again. Get off the egg. Oh, we should fill these up. I really like Raft. I think this is gonna get old. It's pretty quick though.
Wait, say that again?
I said I've been really enjoying Raft lately, but I think it's gonna get old pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Just run around picking up trash for so long.
Well, you'd be surprised. I mean, it's a building game, kind of thing that that we enjoy in this group.
Let's see, what rooms do we need? So before we had a kitchen, I don't need a kitchen this time because I'm not gonna cook. We had a forge room. I could use the platforms for that. What else do we have? Kitchen for. Oh, we had a storage room. I might need that. Yeah. So if I wanted that, I'd go off 2 to the side. Okay, finish the chicken room. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. I need more dirt. Wait, what? Oh, there's an island to the left. Come on. Goodbye, planks. That's a lot of planks. Wow, the day that I run out of scrap. How about that? How's the inventory? Not good. Dude, after a while, I run out of stuff to do with rope.
You can easily imagine.
Oh no, not the night time. Yep, when I inevitably die in this hard mode game, it will be because I got too comfortable. I am doing way too risky stuff for only having one life. What did you die from? Recklessness. Now you're here, Bruce. Come and get me. You never came.
Guess they didn't like you.
Nope. More eggs. Dude, this is the best way to solo survive. Just get a bunch of chickens, and that's it. You don't have to cook. You don't have to do nothing.
Aside from the early cost.
Yeah.
But for a single player, it seems pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Sure, it'll get annoying later, but for now, it's fine. of nails. Let's see, scrap and a bullet. Oh, there's the scrap. It's actually really hard to use all the resources in single player.
Oh yeah? How come?
Oh, there's just way too much for one person. Yep. You can't use the resources as fast as you get them. As crazy as that sounds to say.
That makes sense.
Because because of how fast I'm getting them, that suggests to me that the loot doesn't increase with more players. I've heard people say that it does, but
Oh, it does not feel that way at all.
yeah,
Not even
no. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I have 2 recipes. Cool. Okay, so that's done. I guess I'll work on this side. Need more metal. Uh-oh, we have a dead battery.
What? I'm very sad that they haven't released the Zeratul character for the direct strike mode for StarCraft.
In StarCraft?
Yeah.
That's an old game. I didn't even know they kept up with it.
Well, StarCraft 2.
I didn't know they kept up with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, that's been out forever.
It has. It's pretty alive. You generally don't spend more than, like, I don't know, maybe a minute or two in a direct strike lobby tops. And that's if you start one, and then even then it tends to fill up in about 30 seconds.
So the real question is, when StarCraft 3?
That is a good question, actually. Yeah, the answer is, it's in the making, apparently, but
Oh, is it? Cool.
yeah, but yeah, no clue.
Within a live community and in the making. That sounds pretty promising.
Yeah. Well, they've got world championships for the game that give them a ton of money, which I'm pretty sure is the incentive there.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, they'll go wherever the money is, which
Right.
makes sense.
Follow the money.
That's right. Especially considering that Blizzard has already admitted to selling their soul to China for money.
Right. They'll literally commit genocide for money. Now that's a good sign that they're going to continue their game.
Yeah,
Not a good sign. A good sign that they'll continue the game.
One of their best players, like one of the best players in the world, was like, "Hey, you know, what the Chinese are doing to the Uyghurs isn't okay." And Blizzard was like, "All right, I'm gonna need you to shut up." And he was like, "Okay." And then, you know, he was like, "All right, I guess, but I really don't like this, right?" Well, the Chinese were so angry about that their response was, "No, you can't just ask him to be silent. You have to ban him from the championship." And so Blizzard did.
Yep, I heard they took some people's prize money away too.
Yep. Yep. It was
good old Blizzard, staying where the money is.
nothing surprising, but definitely not good.
I don't think it. Ooh. Man, even with the backpack, I just don't have enough inventory space in this game. I shut out the watermelon seeds again. Oops. another island. Cool. And I'm almost... Oh, never mind, I got plenty. Way too much rope. That is a long swim. Oof. We did drop the anchor, right? Dude, that was, were you there when Sean said he dropped the anchor, but he actually didn't, and it was just running past him?
Really?
Yeah, it was funny. He said it with the utmost confidence. I said, "Hey, Sean, you dropped the anchor, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I did." And then I was watching his stream, and I was looking at his stream, watching the boat just fly past the island. Yeah.
That's terrible. It's terrifying.
Yeah, I made a mistake. A bad mistake.
Guess so.
That was it?
Oh, just the... Okay, got it.
I lost. Let's see what happens when you try and rejoin. Wait, what? What? I'm confused. Did I re-die or? Yep, I died. What was unfortunate there is the shark isn't supposed to chase you that far outside the boat, and it did anyways. I don't like how I died. Because there was inconsistency in the game mechanics.
Oh.
Yep, shark's supposed to stay near the boat. If you wander too far from it, he stops chasing you, but he didn't stop that time.
Yeah.
That is unfortunate. I'm quite upset about that. I don't think I should have gone down like that. That was, I mean, to be fair, I was relying on the game's crappy mechanics, but I didn't expect them to change. Oh, this isn't the same game. Oops. Not gonna lie, I did not expect in the slightest to die there. Well, that's it.
Rip.